Left hand underneath, right hand on top, two thumbs together. Go. Open your palms, bring the energy towards your heart, and then down to your physical center. Qigong itself for the water element. So we're going to do three exercises today. So this exercise starts with the palms face towards the ground. Yep. And the hands come straight up, come to the top. And we're going to go to turn to the right side first, turn to the right. We're going to go down the right side. We're going to go across the bottom. We're going to scoop, leave one hand, the hand's going to like scooping the water. And it's like scooping the water up. And it's almost like tipping the water on your head. And then you're going to lean backwards. And you feel the arch in your spine. And then you turn it and come back to the front, straighten yourself up, and then bring your hand around and you bring the hand down the front. It just goes down nice and slowly. Yep. So the same thing now, do both hands again. Good, and then turn to the side. Then you go down to the side, and then scoop the water. It's like scooping the water if you're standing in the sea or standing in a lake, and you scoop the water and tip it on yourself, and then lean backwards. Still looking at your hand, your eyes are looking at your hand. And then as you straighten your back up, your hand turns around, and then the hand comes down. Very good. Both hands come up. And you rotate your pelvis all the way around to the side. And then you come down on the side. And then turn, comes around the front, scoop the water. Come straight up. And then lean backwards, looking at your hand. Turn your hand to the front. And then bring the hand down. I just want to stop there for a second to talk about a part of this exercise. It's a strange thing which quite often we don't do as human beings. When we bring our hands, we turn to the side. It's one thing to sit there with my feet are facing directly to the front. But when I turn to the side, now my body's facing directly that way, but my feet are facing this way. And when I bend down my spine's turned around to the side. My hips are still facing the front. My spine's facing this way, and I'm going to bend over that way. So normally when we bend this way, side to side, and the spine's just going like that. Yep, simple. Yep. But what we're going to do, we're going to change that, where we're going to turn around, and then we're going to burn it over. And that's a strange feeling, and you'll see what I mean when you do that, when you turn over, and you're bending down, you're bending this way down, but your feet are still facing the front, and you're going down sideways, and the stretch that's happening on your spine as it's turning and it's rolling over, the flexation of the head and the spine is a very unique experience, and it's stretching all the lower vertebrae and it's stretching the ligaments, tendons in a nice, beautiful way. And then you come back up and you're turning it again back to the other way. It's a lovely stretch inside it. So we'll go back to that. Breathing in. We'll go back to the right side again. Turning. Good. And then feel the spine bending over to the side. And then we turn at the bottom and it comes up. That's it. Very good. Perfect. Looking at your hand and breathing out as you come down. I'll give you the breathing for the exercise. So you breathe in as you come up. Turning and then breathing out as you go down. Then breathing in as you come up. Long, slow in breath. And then you breathe out as you come back down. Perfect. Breathe in when you come up. Turning. Breathe out when you go down. Breathe in when you come up. And breathe out when you come down. Such a beautiful exercise. Bring both hands up again. Breathing in and then breathing out as you come down. Feel the stretching in your spine and your hips, then turn around, rotate back to the front. Breathing in. Feel the stretch in your spine backwards. And then turn the hand around and bring the hand facing the front, coming down. Do one more time each side. Both hands up. Breathing out on the way down. Breathing in. That's my cat. My cat's telling you that she's hungry. Last one on the other side. Breathing in. Just let the arms float up. Keep your shoulders down. If the arms aren't straight, they slight bend. Turn. Breathing out on the way down. Rotate. Breathing in. Leaning backwards. Feel the stretch in your spine. And then breathe out as you come down. Perfect. So we're staying with the water thing. The next one's called scoop the sea, toss the sky. Here's a different exercise. We're going to step to the right side first with your left foot. And we come down, it's like scooping, it's like being at the beach and there's a puddle of water in front of you at the beach. And you're walking down, or you're not walking down, you're bending down. You're bending down and you're scooping the water out of the puddle. And then you bring the water up, and the same thing again, it's like tipping it on yourself. And then lean backwards again. So you notice this one's got a back bend in this one as well. Coming down. Alternate hands. So do one hand in the front one time, and then you alternate the other hand next time. It comes back bending. Now the weight, there's a weight change that happens with this. The weight's 100% on the back foot. As I come forward, all the weight goes to the front foot. So I'm basically standing on one leg in the front foot. And I'm reaching backwards, and all the weight changes to the back leg. Make sure the hands don't touch at any time. And we're breathing out as we go down. Breathe in as we come up. Breathing out on the way down. Now the water element, of course, in Chinese medicine, the organs associated with the water element are the kidneys and the bladder. And they're both to do, of course, inside the body, to do with water metabolism inside the body. Just do the last one going down. We'll swap sides. The water metabolism in the body, the water element also has to do with the regulation of the water. So it has a lot to do with the regulation of the heat in the body as well. Going down, breathing out as you go down. Breathing in as you come up. So you feel the spine stretching one way and the other. So both these exercises are good for your back. Feel the stretch and then come back. Breathing out on the way down. Alternate the hands at the bottom. Breathing in as you come up. And then breathe out on the way down. Perfect. So all the passageways of the water in our body, our lymphatic system, and because we are predominantly moisture or we're water, we're actually predominantly space, actually. 99% of this is actually space in between the atoms. The actual solid part's not very much. But inside that part is the water molecules. Inside water, of course, is space as well. And one more, and that should even us up, so we'll do the same both sides. Comes up. Go right to the top, do this back stretch first. Good. And then come back, bring your foot in, bring your hands around to the side. So that's scoop the sea, part the sky. So the next one, so we've got two sea ones. The first one was water rises to the sky. Now we've got scoop the sea. The last one is the actual water exercise from the 5 element system. Yeah, and this is for the kidneys, the bladder. Yep. Good. So we're going to turn. So we're going to use your left hand. You're going to use your left hand, and you're going to turn. You're going to turn. As we turn, we're going to rotate on the foot. We're going to turn on the foot. We're going to lift the heel off the ground, and we're going to rotate on the heel, and we're going to rotate on the ball of the foot. We've got the kidney one point on the ball of the foot. We're going to rotate on the kidney point, and we're going to point the knee towards the other knee, that way, like that. Yeah. So it goes like that, turns, faces the other knee. Now, when we do this, there's no weight change. So weight stays 100%, 50% weight. So when I turn, I'm doing that. There's a 100% weight change. Yeah. And then it comes back to the front, and then it comes down. Yeah. Turns towards the other knee and comes back. So the same's going to happen to the other side, as you're going to rotate on the other kidney point, rotate on the kidney point. The knee faces the other knee, but there's no weight change. So it stays, and you're turning. So you're learning how to turn with 100% weight on both feet. And you turn, and you turn back. Turn, and turn back. And there's a bit of a trick. Now, if you've got bare feet on a wooden floor, it's quite hard on the foot because you've got a lot of weight on it. And so you have friction as you turn. I've got nice soft shoes. I've got cloth shoes, and that's also bamboo. So the cloth and the bamboo are nice, easy together. But if you have bare feet on a floor, then when you're doing that, because 50% of weight, you're turning with all that friction. So just know it could be, you might want to put a pair of socks on for this exercise. So we're going to use the right hand first. We're going to start from the side. Now, the other hand's going to go up the back, and you're going to put it on, and the back's got a kidney point. So if I turn around, the back of your hand starts facing this way with the palm facing out, and it's crossing the two bladder points. It's crossing the two kidney points on the bladder meridian. That's across, and it's going right across. The bladder meridian goes down your back, and you're intersecting with your arm the two bladder points on that bladder channel. The blue bladder channel, the two kidney points on the bladder, and your hands on it. So you're connecting to the kidney points. The other hand's going to come across. As it comes across, I turn them on the heel. It comes up. I turn the hand over. I'm looking underneath the hand. I'm just showing you. I'm looking under the hand like that. And then as I come back, the hand goes across the top. And then it comes down like a big wave. It comes up and turns. It's like the water's coming up. And then you're washing the hand across. It's scooping from the water. Bring the water up. And then you're scooping across the front. Remember, the weight doesn't change. You're 50% weight on both feet. You're just turning on the toe. Your heel comes off the ground of your right foot. You just pivoting on the ball of the foot, and then come back, and then put your heel back down on the ground. Remember, there's no weight on the heels anyway. We're standing on muscles anyway. The heels are just resting on the ground. We're standing on the balls of both feet. And turn. Perfect. And this is the water element exercise in 5 elements. Breathing in as you come up. Breathing out as you come down. Breathing in as you come up. Breathing out as you come down. Breathing in as you come up. Breathing out as you come down. We'll do one more. We must keep the feet double weighted. And breathe out. Good. Then we'll swap hands out. The other hand goes out. The other hand goes behind. And now we turn to the other side. So we're turning on our left foot now. Comes up. Looking under the hand. We're looking under the hand again. So I'm looking under and then I bring the hand across the front. And then down. So it's this big sweeping movement. Comes up. Foot turns. Hand comes back across. So remember when we're rotating on the toe, that the knee is facing towards the other knee. Oops. Sorry about that. Sorry about our dog. Our guard dogs are protecting us. So swing round. Comes up, across. Comes up, it goes across. Very good. Breathe in as long, slow breath in. Long, slow breath out. So doing these three exercises, it not only harmonizes the water element, but it also tonifies the energy of the water element. So you're bringing energy to your kidneys. Excuse me. And you're bringing energy to your bladder as well. So all the waterways, you're opening up all the waterways in the body, the lymphatic system. It's also helping with the circulation of blood because the water in the body also has a relationship with the blood in Chinese medicine. So everything's moving. Beautiful exercises. Notice they're all big flowing exercises like the water. So it's almost like you have intention of when you're doing these exercises of having this flowing, smooth flowing, strong, but remember the water is also powerful. So you have this powerful flowing and sometimes still, because remember the water does like to sit when the water's not moving, it's still, it sits very quietly. Breathing in, last one. Breathing out. Do one more. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then bring your hands down and rest. There you go. So it's the same with all the exercises, all three of them. When we're doing this exercise, we're doing the first exercise. We have this idea of this flow and this beautiful rhythm that comes like the stream or the river just moving across nice and slowly. And then we have this idea when the hands come down the front and there's a stillness because it sort of stops. And then it starts again. And so we have this flow and the stillness all in the same time. Because people say, how can you have stillness and flow? You can, because you change directions. So part of that is that. And so that once you have that idea of the concepts that and scooping the sea is having the concept of this water moving through our body, then because of that's our intention, that's what's happening inside our body. Yeah? So enjoy those exercises. Feel great. Just feel really, I say I feel lubricated, but that's very much a bit of a pun, isn't it? I feel fluid. But anyway, those exercises help that happen and makes you feel like that. So when you walk off after you've done these exercises, if you're doing it with me, you'll walk away and you'll feel this fluidity. It's just such a beautiful feeling. Anyway, if you have any questions, please ask. And you're very welcome. Have a beautiful week and we'll see you next week. Or if you do watch the beginners class, which is straight after this at 10, I'll see you in the beginners class as well. Enjoy your day. Float around in your day today. Bring your hands back. Left hand underneath, right hand on top, two thumbs together. Go. Open your palms, bring the energy towards your heart, and then down to your physical center. Very good. Then step back and bow to each other. And anybody else that watches this class in the future, if you have any questions about it, please write a comment in the below it and be fine, and I'll answer your question. Have a beautiful day.